Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. What do I do with this? What do I do with this? This also has an on-play effect. This is cheaper, and it has vortex. So how much memory do I actually gain with this versus the terrier and stuff? So Willis saves me what exactly? What does double typhoon grab? A lot more. Oh, any green tamer. But it doesn't gain me memory back. It just lets me play one for free. I don't know if I really need that versus a boost. I do get Calamon though. Calamon's kind of cute. So let's see. This Terriermon only saves me 2 playing out Willis. Wrong Willis. Where's the other Willis? I guess Willis. The other Willis isn't using the Terrier name in anything. So the big thing is the Terrier X, because I think Willis only saves me 1 memory. So Terrier X reduces the Digivolution into Rapidmon or Gargamon. So if I use Terrier X, that saves me 1. Does the Terrier have an inheritable? I think it's just plus DP. Yeah, it's just plus DP. And if they cost 3, reduced by 1, so that's 2. So this is still just more efficient. You love Green Cookie? Yeah, I'm trying to play around with Leopardmon because I know that's like the hot thing to do right now. Apparently. Let's see. Any recent JP stuff. So, like, oh, that's a bloom. Okay, so, according to JP, this is kind of what they're doing. So, they're, for the most part, just running Bloomlord, and then they just have Leopard X thrown in. So, I don't know if that's exactly the best idea, because they also have the Medieval, they have the Zavaga Ace. I don't necessarily know if I really need to go this direction, but that's a direction. Because I do think, like, unfortunately, Green's best engine is probably plants. And that's a little on the unfortunate side, because I wish I had other things to do. I know they also were on like a Megazoo-esque style deck where they just had a whole bunch of like green level 5s to just digivolve into Leopardmon to then Leopard X to then Leopard X play out at level 5 and kind of just rinse and repeat from there using the Deva stuff. So I know that was a possible direction that people have gone in. What is this? Purple hybrids. Purple hybrids still good in Japan. No shocker. That's a Metal Seedramon deck. I'm just looking at Japan to see if there was any, like, recent toppings with this. Just to get more inspiration. Looks like as of BT20 for them, the answer is no. So I guess we could just rock this, kind of playtest it, and see where things go. So as far as like the core concept of it, maybe I don't need the 5th egg. So I could probably cut that. Because I don't have Mimis, so I'm not really cycling through my eggs that quickly. But as far as the core concept, I'm using the plant engine, which primarily is Palmon into Palmon X, because Palmon gives the opponent's Digimon a debuff to gain memory. Palmon X evos for free, suspends their Digimon to trigger the debuff to gain the memory. So effectively, I raise out evo for 0 and gain 2 memory. Then, obviously, gonna go into, like, Sunflowmon to be able to play out more Digimon and kind of just cascade into a wide board. The Togemon helps me play the Taigas for a net 0. Cheap evolutions, a really good evolution. Sure, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but who cares? Especially if we have enough memory to play around with. Just the Digivolve and Protection is, like, insane. I was considering running Tyrannomon over Grangale, but I think Grangale is kind of just a better... One, it's cheaper to use for almost the same thing, and 2, I could use Grangale to trigger the Palmon if I don't have the Pal X. Otherwise, I'm not triggering the Palmon's effect, which kind of sucks. I mean, I could also trigger the Palmon's effect off of Medieval Gallant, but that kind of only works if they have enough stuff, because Medieval Gallant, I believe, would kill their Digimon before the Palmon would be able to have its debuff take effect. So, I would have to make sure that it's on the correct Digimon, and not delete the one that the effect is on. And then Lily Ace is because I have Sunflowmon that could play out level 4s. I could sit on Namekamon. Namekamon's just a pretty good searcher that Leopard or Leopard X can play just to try to dig me my parts and pieces. Then we just have 2 of the best on players, which is Medieval Gallantmon and Cherubimon Ace. Then Quartz is like an alt-win condition. When my field is wide enough or their field is wide enough, then this could just easily win me the game. Then we have Taiga as the primary tamer just to make evolving cheaper. I don't know if it should be anything else, but sometimes the extra DP is helpful. Then we got Green Memory Boost, Agility Training, and Scramble just to kind of round out the deck. So, yeah, pretty simple. So, that's essentially the concept of it. But, yeah, so the reason why I'm kind of, like, playing and streaming at this time is no HPD, no room. That's essentially it, just no room for HPD. But the reason why I'm here is normally I'd be at locals, but driving was not good. So I just decided not to go, and here I am instead. Okay, blue. Deep Savers. Sure, they could pretend like playing purple cards is good. Davis is good, though. Not at grabbing yellow cards. So, if I don't find my parts fast enough, I could be in some trouble. Okay, that's something. So, I could Palmon. So, I don't think they bounce anything. So, honestly, like, I hate playing Lala, so maybe I should have Lala'd in the raising area. Let's, because I'm going to have to hard play something. So if I hard play a 3, Evo for 2, that passes my turn because that's a total of 5. So I could just Toga, play the Taiga, and then Agility. That's not terrible, but I kind of want to save the Toga for climbing purposes. So let's just play out the Palmon. And then play out agility training, even though that's not great on memory management. We'll grab Namekamon because I could at least, like, Digivolve this Palmon into Namekamon to search. Or Digivolve it into Togemon and then play out the Taiga. So, those are lines available to me. Those are totally plays. I just need to find... If I find a level 5, I should be in pretty good spot. I run 8 of them, so the likelihood of me finding one should get higher. And that's kind of why I'm, like, really hesitant to play the Palmon. Oh, he's just gonna bottom deck that? He just hard played that and bottom decked it. Wow. Okay. Let's end the breeding area. Let's hard play the Namekamon since he gave me enough memory. We're gonna dig with Namekamon. We found the Pal X, so that's pretty good. It sucks losing these, and this is most likely gonna die, but if he's wasting his time to kill this, I guess that's fine. I'll just set up the Taiga now, not worry about the Toga, so that way I could, like, move... I could use this for other things. That and the inheritable on the Palmon is pretty important. So he's gonna search. He's digging for cards. Interesting that he did choose to play out the metal. So I think it's honestly in his best interest just to kill this, but then he's not dealing damage to me. And the longer the game goes, I think the more I'm in favor. Oh, he didn't even attack, period? I think that's a mistake. I think now I kind of just hope to go off. So I move out, use the effect to give Metal Seadramon the debuff, Palmon, to then gain 2 memory, suspend a Namekamon, hope to find a 5. We found Leopard, so that's at least something. 2 Toges going to the bottom is pretty rough. Ooh, Leopard X. So I really just need to find a level 5. So I Evo for 1 here. It's not what I need. Honestly, I could just hard play Cherubi just to clear it, because Cherubi deals -4 for each, and Cherubi's gonna play out a Digimon. So, yeah, because I don't have another ace, so I don't really know if playing the second Taiga for free is worth it, especially if I'm not going to be Digivolving anymore. So if I Cherubimon, play out a Digimon, and then get rid of this, that puts me, because this is Overflow 4, that puts me to 0. So I guess that's fine. So Cherubimon. I'm going to keep the Sunflow, and I'm just going to play out another Palmon, so that way I could just Lala in the raising area. And then -12. Goodbye. Snap back to 0. Oh, I could Digivolve into Sunflow. I could crack the agility, Digivolve into Sunflow, but that's still going to end my turn. So I think just Taiga not playing it for free is probably my best bet. And then kind of see what he does. Oh, that's right. The Palmon gained me a memory. So then I would have been at 1. I don't think it really would have mattered. I think now they just are trying to go off. So this, I'm probably gonna, like, be in a rough spot because I literally didn't see a level 5 Digimon. Yeah, he's obviously gonna kill the thing that's searching. But he gains a memory and he gets a free suspend. Or a free, oh, he gets to delete the Palmon. Okay, maybe I should have just Digivolved then. Can't suspend? That's fine. As long as he doesn't get rid of Cherubi, I'm okay. Oh, well, there goes Cherubi. He Digivolves this. Yeah, so it's a good thing I kept the backup level 4. And then he bottoms decks, gains more memory. Does he ages here? Because if he... No, he's not in Plesio. Oh, Waymon? Waymon to put something underneath? I think that's bad. I honestly feel like that's bad. But I'm not in a good spot, so... 2 Sunflows, that's okay. I might be able to do something. I just need to see a level 5. Oh, this was probably a mistake. No, I think it's fine. It's just saving me on memory. Nope, no level 5. Still no level 5. Alright, we lost this because I can't find a level 5. I searched so many cards and didn't see a level 5. Like, honestly, I don't think I lose that match as long as I just saw my line. Like, that's all I needed to do, was just see the line. And I think I just win that pretty easily. The D-Digivolve would get really annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, when I amass a wide board and Medieval Gallant would just try to lock him out of the game. So I think we could keep this. They're going second, so I do get the extra draw. So I probably Palmon Taiga and see what else I draw. Okay, that's really good. Quartz. So I could Taiga Choke, or I could play out Togemon. No, I think I just Taiga. I think I just Taiga Choke. Don't even worry about Toga's effect. Toga's effect is not that great. It's just in here just because setting up the Tamer sometimes is nice and important. So they mill and Cherubi. So I'm again in a situation where I'm still just missing the 5. Otherwise, I just go up and I do the thing. So let's just end and hard play a Togemon. Let's see what happens with this. Just to do something, I guess. Because he's most likely going to go into X. X is going to grab back X antibody. Oh, but it's going to delete it, my Digimon. Okay, so I just threw it away for free. I didn't think that he was playing X. When Digivolving, trash the top 3. Oh, if it's... Okay. Yeah, makes sense. It just gives plus 2,000. That's kind of weak sauce. I mean, it's smart for him to attack here. Because now I don't have anything to suspend. Wizard in the back. And then what's he going to leave me on? Iron Mako for 3. Probably take the Balmon. Yeah, because he already has a Wizard X here. Palmon. I'm still not in a great spot. So let's go ahead and Palmon and then Digivolve into Toge, even though I don't have a replacement for. There's a 5. So I just have to hope that he doesn't kill the Toge, but there's a very high chance that he just does. Yeah, so he just kills us for free, just because he milled it. So maybe using my level 4 wasn't that great of an idea. Because now I need to draw into a level 4. Yeah, so he Digivolves for 0. He still wants to swing, so that makes the Palmon useless. So, like, this is an instance where, like, Palmon is just not very good. Because it's relying too much on my opponent having something for me to interact with. And I think, like, that's ultimately the big problem, is I'm relying on my opponent for me to do things. Well, the Balmon's pretty good, or the Beelzemon's pretty good because it lets me actually have something to interact with. So now I just need to see another level 4. There's a Digimon simulator? Yeah, this simulator's been out for a long time, Matthew. It's literally called DCGO, Digimon Card Game Online. It's been out for quite a while. So he gets to Digivolve, gain Rush, not attack. I could just hard drop Medieval Gallant. Like, that's a play line. So let's race out. Let's give the debuff on the Impmon. Digivolve here. Suspend, gain 2 memory. Alright, so now I think I'm in a pretty okay spot. The only issue is the fact that I already used the cost reduction. Oh, but I have the protection. So I just have to hope that he doesn't really have anything great to do. Let's de-digivolve the BLs. Oh, he could just grab it back and de-digivolve me. Oh, he's choosing not to. That's fine. I think, honestly, from here, they should just be able to kill me. Yeah, because now they just go into BL's X, which they have at least 1 in their trash, so that'll at least trash 1 card, then they hit. So I do have to true be ace here. Rivals, pretty annoying. I mean, he can't delete my Digimon, so at least there's that. Yeah, so I literally am gonna have to, like, Quartzmon him. Yeah, so unfortunately this is gonna have to go through. And the Cherubi trashing 2. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it on here. Oh, I didn't have anything to play out. Oh, but he had to pay for it. Right. So this prevents him from decking out. So honestly, do I just Evo into Quartz, or do I just hard slam the Medieval Gallant? So Medieval Gallant costs me 7. It kills only one body, so I think Quartz stops lethal. So I'm going to have to Quartz. Reduce the cost? Why, yes, I will. So, this will burn, what, 2 security? Everything's already suspended, so that's fine. Oh, he rivals. What does he rival? Okay, so I should have killed the Balmon. So that means I am going to have to play Medieval Gallant. Does this have... Okay. I could kill his level 6 just to prevent him from doing stuff with it. I guess that's fine. Oh, he has an on delete. He gets to play an Impmon out, and then that Impmon gets to swing for lethal. Okay, I threw. I should have just accepted it. Just accepted the fact that it was on the field and milled the last 2 cards of his deck. Then he would put whatever back and... Yeah, no, I threw. I hard threw. This is okay. Yeah, I'm still kind of just understanding how at least this iteration of Leopardmon wants to work. I still don't think it's good enough. Like, Leopardmon just fundamentally doesn't have a good bottom end to actually use to make his cards efficient. Like, the idea of what Leopardmon does is incredibly strong. I just don't think it has the ability to put it all together based on just how bad the green pool of cards actually is. It's not like there's a generic blue engine. So, like, honestly, maybe I am better off just playing Leopardmon in, like, a DNA deck using, what's-its-face as the bottom end. Vmon and Wormmon. Make it more Wormmon focused than Vmon focused. Because that way I would be playing a little bit more green than blue. But honestly, I think, like, Leopardmon just doesn't have a good bottom end. Like, for generic green. This is going to be a bit of a hard matchup. The Uko Rush. The Uko Rush is real. So I do have a line. It's just, can I get there? Let's find out. We draw before we search. I would have loved the other 2 cards. Then we Digizorb for 0. Suspends the Lala. Now I could go into either Leopardmon or Medieval. Just to kill the Ukomon. I mean, it's just right now Ukomons. So maybe I do just Leopardmon to play out the Namekamon and then have Namekamon be able to block the Uko. The double dig is going to be really annoying, so maybe I do just Medieval Gallant just to be able to delete it. So I could, like, Leopardmon play out Medieval. Sure, I'll gain blocker. Activate is when digivolving effect. Suspend the Uko. Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of am giving him a lot of memory to work with. But honestly, like this turn, they're probably going to do almost nothing but just set up because they don't really have anything. Yeah, they're just gonna set up for this turn, which is fine because I'm next turn just gonna be punching them in the face. So already using 6 memory to do nothing is good for me. Using 8 memory to do nothing is good for me. Do they not have the rookie? Oh, but they can't even play it to do anything because then Medieval Gallant just kills it. He can't swing with Ukomon because then Medieval Gallant just kills it. Yeah, Medieval Gallant, like, so it feels like right now, level 6 Digimon kind of just need to be a floodgate, because that's what's making Dynamon so good, is he's essentially just a giant floodgate. He is a checkmate card. Like, if you do not have the ability to check him, he statistically should just steamroll you. This is fine. Because now I pal in the back. Oh, I could use his ability. So we could play out a Digimon from our hand for free. We'll play out Namekamon. Gain blocker. Uses when digivolving effect to suspend the Uko down, kill it for free. Namekamon checks the top 3. Ooh, Grangale. The Toga's pretty good here, actually. Because I already have another level 5, so I'm okay. Although the Grangale is a very good card. We draw. We draw. So the reason why I'm doing Togemon here... oh, yeah, is because I don't have a Tamer set up, and then I'd be able to reduce the cost of the Digivolution, so that way I could Digivolve into Leopard X for free. Yeah, I was just gonna go absolutely ape on them, and they had no setup at all. Like, I mean, they had a whole bunch of back row cards, but the fact that they didn't have a rookie was pretty big. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm trying to accomplish with Leopardmon. I think, honestly, this is still just one of the best generic engines for us to use with Leopardmon, even though it's not necessarily the greatest. This is okay. I have everything. I'm going first. That's the only bad part. So, depending on what my draw for evolution is, it really determines the rest of my plays. Sun. Sun. I think I just throw Toga away, to be honest. Like, passing 4 turn 1 kind of just sucks. But it does let me have the ace opportunity. So, yeah, I think I do just Toga. I mean, I could easily have just gone 0 into Toga and Raising or Sunflow and Raising, waste their abilities. But honestly, I think, like, sometimes just giving something is better than nothing. Ooh. So, they passed. Passing was an option for me. So, I don't need to swing with this Togemon, is basically what he's telling me. So, let's memory boost. We're going to take the Namekamon. It's unfortunate that we lose the Taiga, but I'm just going to, since he already showed that he has nothing, I'm just going to hard play the Namekamon, and then that should be able to search me whatever I need. And then if he thinks about having a Digimon on the field, then I have the Palmon Pal X to be able to kind of go off. If I find my floodgate, I'm in a very strong spot. No, but I found a rapid, so that's good enough. Unfortunately, lost out on the training, but now I could just digivolve into rapid on the Toga, and that's pretty okay. Nothing to de-digivolve, which sucks, but the protections is nice because now I have an easy line at Leopardmon. So hopefully he doesn't move out and do anything crazy, because I would love to get another search with the Namekamon to actually find the cards that I need. I think, like, I'm in a really commanding position if I find Medieval Gallantmon as well, because he'll play the token out, and then the token will die. Like, honestly, the only reason why people are even thinking about Leopardmon is literally because of how good of a card Medieval Gallantmon is. That's probably the only reason. This sucks, but that's not that unfortunate. He still can't get rid of the Togemon. This is 8,000? Yeah. So, unfortunately, I am going to have to sacrifice the Namekamon because he tacked into it. But forcing him to restart is pretty brutal. Cyber. Oh, he gets to get rid of this. Ooh, that's pretty big for me. Like, big for him, bad for me. Cherubi. Alright, so now we move out and let's try to do stuff. I mean, honestly, him de-digivolving the Mecha wasn't that bad. That's pretty good. Losing the Cherubi sucks, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Ooh. Quartzmon is another card that kind of just wins this matchup. So, like, Pamu wins this matchup and Quartz wins this matchup. I think now I just try to play as efficiently. I still don't have a Tamer, so that's the only unfortunate thing is I can't make my cards cost as little as possible. Yeah, so now I just go here. I can suspend the Toge, because I don't have the Tamer. Play out... probably the Pal X. As unfortunate as it is to just waste abilities, I can't play out Pamu, because then it would hurt me. Now I leopard. Use the effect of leopard to play out Cherubi for 3. Everything gains blocker. And neg. Oh, I get to play out another Digimon. Yeah, now I'll play out the Pamu. Because I could just Digivolve on top of the Pamu, but I lock him out of his turn. Because I'm done playing Digimon. Alright, yeah. So basically that's kind of the idea is like I just have one turn where I vomit the field. I only played out 1, 2, 3 Digimon by card effects. Because I already had 2 on the field, but yeah, and essentially like once they have no board state left, then it just makes things very difficult because I blow up everything between Cherubi and Medieval. Like, Leopardmon's got such a very good top end, he just literally doesn't have a bottom end. Because... I was playing around with the idea of using Yoli and Kari to try to like find a way to use the Salamon. Not necessarily to DNA, but to play out the Salamon, because then the Salamon looks out for beasts, animals, and sovereigns. And then it also looks for a Royal Knight, so... But then that kind of limits what I'm searching for, which is why I really hate Lalamon, is because Lalamon only searches for, like, my low-end cards and none of my top-end cards. What is the inheritable? Oh, just extra DP? Yeah. What are our DNAs right now? Yeah, because I was just thinking about throwing, like, basically this whole top end into, like, a Pyildramon low end. Because I don't think there's any other fantastic DNAs in color. Like, DNA engines. Because this is black. So that goes into a black-yellow, though. Yeah, there's like no other engines that I can use. But the only problem with the DNA package, which I kind of hate, is how much deck space it eats up compared to like your normal engine. That's my only problem. I mean, I could try it. Where is... Do I have two... two Imperials? There's one Imperial. Do I have a second Imperial outside of the paper Imperial? I do not, but that's fine. Imperial is just a whatever. We could edit. So, like, the majority... So, I would probably be more... Well, I could still be VMon focused. So, let's go ahead and update this. We can take out all of this crappy Imperial top-end stuff. Nope, nobody needs those cards. Those cards aren't good. And then... When attacking, if I have a blue Digimon, I get to draw a card and jamming. Yeah, but I need to run these for the colors. The armor, losing the inheritables, whatever. I don't think that matters. The progenitor. What does progenitor do? So I get to have one of my level 5 or higher Digimon with free in its traits Digivolve for a reduced cost of 4. I could just honestly, when one of your other Digimon with free in its traits would be deleted other than. So, like, funny enough, I could still use this to Digivolve into Leopard. For cheaper. But I honestly think maybe Scrambles are just better. At least for, like, this iteration. Because I'm not playing any, like, Imperials. So, the big question is, what are the rest of my cards doing? Let me go to Eggman events and see what a more competitive or more up-to-date Imperial list is doing. So that was TAC, had no Imperials. Latin America, they had no Imperials. Was it literally just our finals, the Card Fest, that had Imperials? Where was Imperial in top 32? I know Imperial was like way towards the bottom. Imperial. Here we go. So, they were not on Mr. Red. They were on promo. So they were running 3 promos. They were running one of this. They were running 2 Midoki betas. But instead of Midoki beta, because I could just run green eggs. So if I'm running green eggs... Minomon? What does Mino do? Mino. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon, if this Digimon had 2 or more colors, gain 1 memory. That's okay. This one's just DP gaining. If one of your Digimon attacks your opponent's Digimon, it gains plus 1,000 when attacking. What does this one do? Oh, it's the same thing. And then there's the Minomon. While I have a blue Digimon, gets plus 1,000 DP. Maybe the starter deck Mino would be acceptable, because I kind of have to, like, it doesn't need to be Mino, to be honest. But I think, like, maybe I do run a green egg. Like, some green egg, because most of the time I'm not going to be digivolving on this. Most of the time, this is just going to be played. The funny thing is, I could play this out for free and kind of just try to cascade. Ooh. Ooh, that's spicy. Alright, so anyway, let's put Terriermon in instead. Because Terriermon, as a memory blocking floodgate, actually can be played off of Leopardmon. Then what else do we got? They're only running 1 Lydramon. So they're on 3 and 3 of the Sting. So 3 and 3 of the Sting. I think that's fine because of how much I'm running, and then run a Lydramon. Yeah, because Lydramon can still also digivolve on top of Terriermon. That's kind of funny too. So it does give me at least like some extra flexibility instead of the beta. That's actually funny. Then he's more on Draw Egg, and then we also have DP Egg. But how many megas does he have? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mega slots. So I could choose not to play a level 7. Running 1 extra Davis. And then we are going to be running Green Scramble. It would be funny if Green Scramble could play out one of these level 4s, but they have too much DP. And then we've got Leopardmon. So 2 Leopards, 2 Leopard X, 2 Cherubies, 2 Cherubies, and 2 Medieval Gallants. Wrong Medieval Gallant. I almost chose the wrong one. Alright. No room. See, like, this is the unfortunate reality where it's just like, I don't realistically have, like, I would like to run more of one of the leopards. But I can't. Because essentially, yeah, so I think this is okay. Like, this is fine. What's my... I could probably maybe ditch a rookie. Like, ditch a Vmon. What does the red-blue Vmon do? This Vmon. Because this Vmon could also digivolve on green eggs. When one of my other Digimon is played or digivolve, if it has green and its trace, gain a memory. And then this is... when this Digimon would digivolve into a card with free, reduce the memory. They're both pretty comparable. This has some extra DP, though. So maybe... maybe I just run 2 of this one. I mean, but it does... what does the other Vmon do? Does the other Vmon digivolve off of green? That's the big thing that I'm probably blanking on. The promo does also digivolve off of green, so maybe we do just run the promo still. I could probably reduce the promo. Just to take the rookie count down to put in, like, a Quartzmon. Or it doesn't even have to be Quartzmon. It could even just be, like, Fighter Mode Ace or something. Oh, hold on. I could do Aegis. Aegis would be pretty funny because I could use Cherubimon to help to DNA into Aegis. And then I do get end of turn DNA. Yo. Oh, but I don't have any blue, so I guess that doesn't work. If I was running Imperial Dramon in here also, then that would kind of work. But Aegis would have been funny. So what are some good level 7s? Not cost. I need level 7. I could do like Omnimon or something. So like this is the only ace I think that green has. Oh, nope. I was just like, no, that's not gonna work. I'm having like a whole bunch of random ideas that just don't work. Because green is a bad color. I say that facetiously. I could do ultimate chaos. So I could do ultimate chaos, and then that works with Cherubimon. But I think that's too reliant on just needing Cherubimon. Because what does this card do? If DNA plays to... Yeah, this is more level 6 dependent. Cute idea. Not quite there yet. So I think maybe it is just Quartz. Like, just a one-of Quartz. Yeah, because this requires blue level 6s, which I'm not running any. Where'd Quartz go? Quartz wasn't in... There. Oh, now I'm one card over? What happened? Oh, right, because I'm debating between Paladin or Quartz. And then I gotta put green eggs in. That's the other thing. So, we'll go level 2. Actually, I don't even need to go level 2. I just go Digi Eggs and green. Alright. So, I know... Level 6 or higher, gains DP. Suspend one of your Digimon. You may suspend one other Digimon with as much or less DP. When an effect suspends one of my Digimon, draw a card. At this point, I'm suspending the opponent's Digimon more. But by that point, like, drawing cards is not super useful. I mean, it is, but it isn't. There's always the classic Argomon when I become unsuspended, gain a memory to start with more potential memory. Maybe we do just go for the memory. And then there's always the potential at card draw with Gummy. When an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, draw one. Oh, no, if I have a green tamer, I get to draw one. There we go. Alright. So, I'll decide on which egg is better. That needs some play testing. So... yeah, let's just try to see if this works with Leopardmon. Because, like, at worst, if I don't have Leopardmon, I still have, like, Cherubi Ace and Medieval Gallant. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to see if he's running the DNA Wormmon. The funny thing is Wormmon actually can grab either of these. So that's not bad. Maybe I do just play the Paladin mode. Let me go back to the list. Imperial. Yeah, he's also only running one. He's running 1 and 1, so that's fine. All right. So, DNA leopard. Yeah, I just wish I had a little bit more space to be able to run more megas. And potentially another Pyeldramon or something. Just because the engine's tight. So, let's save and let's rock this. I'm just missing a blue. Like, I could honestly keep this. Digivolve into Worm, then Digivolve into Sting or something. I'm going second, so I do have the extra card draw. So I could see what I draw, but, like, this isn't bad because I have, like, almost everything but the blue. Ooh, DNA engine. Not good for me. Yeah, he's playing Galaxy.good stuff, which is annoying. Okay. So this gives me the opportunity to Digivolve here. Oh, I found the blue. Okay, I'm pretty much set up. I just need the Wormmon to live. The only problem is he's basically going to go off because I can't interact with this. So let's Digivolve here. And then I am going to have to hard play the Wormmon. Oh, this isn't end of turn DNA. That's going to suck. So I am super reliant on this Wormmon living. But he gets to gain 3 and then start going off. So there's a 100% chance this Wormmon is dead. And they need to put me at least 3 memory because I don't have end of turn DNA. So the Hexablow goes away, but he found his Broken Tamer. They essentially Digivolve for nothing. Drew a card for free. Digivolve for 1 now. Tyrannomon goes away, so that's good. But the fact that he found the flame is really bad for me. Okay. He doesn't have the ability to, like, tuck again. Oh, no, he's just gonna go Gallant. Okay, this is just Gallant. Kill my Digimon. I think that's fine. Like, I think this is fine. Because now I could hard play the Sting for 3 and then still DNA. So, hard play for 3. DNA. Yes. Yes. Does he have blocker? He does not. So, this is a free swing. Draw. Ooh, Scramble's huge here. Scramble saves me on memory. 12k. Thank you, jamming. So, he can minus DP, attack into me, or just kill me. So, I'm just debating if I should swing here or not. I think I don't. I think I just set up green Scramble. Digivolve into Leopard. And play out a Medieval. Yeah, unfortunate. I don't think this hits this. Yeah, this is the only downside. Maybe he just... Oh, it's locked down. Oh, I totally forgot it's locked down. That might be big. That might be big enough. Because next turn, depending on how much memory he gives me, I could use Leopard, play Sting, X Vmon, and then maybe try to DNA again. Yeah, because now I could just attack into this also. Just to be able to clear it. Okay, maybe the DNA package isn't that bad. It's like actually pretty good. Oh, he's gonna Digivolve? Or is he just throwing it just to throw it? Okay, he threw it just to throw it. I could grab back the Wormmon if I wanted to. So how much memory did he leave me with? 1? No, we're not gonna use Scramble. Oh, the extra memory. Oh, the Terrier play. Okay, we're getting places. So Terrier will lock him out of his memory gain, so it limits what he's able to do. So I could attack here. So I think I do just play a Digimon from my hand. We'll play out the Sting. Use the effect. Still not big enough. Okay. So I could attack into it with Vortex, suspend the Sting. Oh, no, I have to suspend my Leopard. That's fine. I know this is just gonna be a very annoying card to deal with later. And then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to play out the Terrier. Just to try to stop as much memory shenanigans as possible. So I know they do have the level 5. This lets him grab back the Gallant. So he does have the level 5 to pop the Terriermon, but hopefully by then it's kind of too late. Lunamon. Yes, we will suspend and delete. So it did force me to waste the usage of this effect, but I think this is worth it. I don't know if he's actually going to play anything else out by an effect, because most of the time the stack just cycles through itself. So I hope that he does realize he can't gain memory. Actually, I hope he doesn't, and he just hard misplays. Yeah, because now my Terriermon is basically like a magnet. Oh, he evos for 1, and now he could gain the memory. Dang. Yeah, and now he gets to go into whatever level 5 he feels like. Oh, he's going all the way back down. Oh, if I had a level 5, Cherubi Ace would have been so good here. Yeah, I just needed more floodgates, to be honest. Like, that's all. That's against this matchup more specifically, you just have to have floodgates, otherwise you automatically lose the game. If he didn't have the Flamemon, or the Flaremon? The Flaremon. If he didn't have the Flaremon, because that's the only way he clears floodgates, going into any of his level 6s, then I probably would have been in a extra dominating position. So I think they're just debating on how they do whatever they want to do next. Oh, he's just going to go into Mirage. Gain 1 memory back. Sure, he could bounce that. Attack into my medieval. Sure. I can just play another one later. I mean, he already did his job at just killing the Lunamon to basically make the scramble worthless. So do I actually need to return anything? He left me at 4 memory. So I think I do. I think I have to grab the end of turn DNA. Man, okay, so the Argamon egg is actually coming in clutch. I'm not gonna lie. Because now I can play out the Digimon for free. Evo, play out, DNA, wreck shop. Although the Mirage is kind of just hard blocking me. So maybe I just I cut using the Wormmon, and then I just Sting into XV. This is probably just easier. Wormmon in Raising, just to keep something in Raising. So let's go hard play the XV. DNA. So I'm doing this instead. I didn't go to locals because it was not good in the morning driving. Oh, I have enough to go into medieval. Yo. So let's get the free attack in. And then I could go to medieval alliance into his Digimon. Or I could even go into Cherubi. I have so many options. Cherubi's not necessarily great because I don't have another Digimon to play out for free. Unfortunately, I evoed a little too preemptively, but that's fine. Because now I could just go into medieval. Ooh, that's good. Okay. That gets me what I want. We'll suspend his Digimon. I don't think I could delete it. Oh, I could. Oh. Oh. This can't suspend, though, and I do not have jamming anymore, so it's not a very safe attack. So I could just end in a Vmon, dig for probably another DNA piece. Like, I'm in no pressure at all.
Are you recording or just streaming?
Streaming.
Okay.
I needed the green. Cool. Found what I needed. Look, chat, this game is easy.
Joe wanted to know when you want to go to meds.
I could go whenever.
Whenever? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Let's... Oh, Oh, it can't suspend. That's funny. But that's fine. What deck would I have played at locals today? So I have a rotation of decks that I play, depending on who's actually at locals. I was debating about Mirage, depending on if there was more competitive people. Otherwise, I was probably going to play Leomon as, like, my casual deck. Unfortunately, I think, like, Dinomon is just a better Leomon, which is quite unfortunate. Oh, no. I think I'll use Partition. So he does get to go into my Digimon, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Oh, okay. I get to keep my Digimon. Okay. Oh, because there was nothing to Alliance, so he just couldn't attack for free. I think this feels very free, chat. Does this board state not feel very free? So I could use Leopardmon, reduce the play cost by 3, clear this, play out this, do stuff. I mean, I could just easily DNA. So let's just go ahead and re-DNA. Unfortunately, we don't have Partition. But just gaining the free memory is not bad. Ken and Davis. We'll play out Cherubimon from my hand. Oh, I could just Evo onto here into Cherubi. So, I could play out the Wormmon, Digivolve into a Sting from my trash. Oh, or I could just clear it. Okay, I think the DNA engine just might be better. Yeah, he just straight up quit. Yeah, so I think the DNA engine for Leopard is just way better. Like, that felt pretty smooth. That felt really good. Is there anything that I would want to change? I honestly really liked the Argamon egg. Just the fact that he wasn't able to clear my big body, and then Argamon just netted me an extra memory almost every single turn felt very good. The Gummymon, the extra draw is just whatever. I do think, like, Argamon probably still is one of the best green eggs. Let's double check to see if there's anything else. Digi-Egg. Color, green. Like, just to see if there's anything I'm really missing. So, going down the line, we have DP Booster, which is okay. So we got DP Booster, Royal Base specific, Argamon specific. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle. See, that only really works like if I have Vortex Alliance with Medieval. Or like just Cherubi, but I'm not using Cherubi to attack into the opponent's Digimon. Yeah, I lose out on Piercing here, but that's inconsequential. I lose out on Jamming when I Digivolve too. Insectoid, DP Booster, DP Booster, DP Booster. Draw when a Tamer is played. Draw when I attack an opponent's Digimon. Help filter the top. That could be okay. It's not great, but it's somewhat useful. Yeah, because it seems like most of the time I'm really just going to try to attack with Alliance, and this is just a battery to DNA more. I kind of like it, though. I kind of like the fact that, like, Leopardmon helps set up my DNAs more. So, yeah, we could continue rocking this. I find it to be a very funny deck. But I was also messing around with, as far as what else I would have considered bringing to locals, I was going to try messing around with Numemon again, and I was also going to try messing around with Ancient Guru again. I'm going first, so my play is like Davis. Wormon Davis. I think I just Mully. I think that was a way better Mully. Because now I can at least like like it's essentially the same play. It's just this gets me more opportunities because I do have the other Vmon. But yeah, there's a couple of decks that I need to like go back and re-experiment with. Gallantmon, this is going to be actually a very rough matchup for me. I think like Partition's annoying, but they have so much ways to delete my Digimon, it's like not even funny. So I could choke him to 1, but he's just going to build on the field. Grab the Sting. There's an argument for Cherubi. Like, Hard Slam Cherubi, play out Stingmon. Because what's my other alternative? I play Kennen Davis or Digivolve Sting in the back. I think I just take the risk. I could go big or go home. That's essentially my two plays. Go big or go home. I like going big. Let's go big. Big is fun. There's a very high chance I get punished for this. Very high chance. But I think this play's funnier. Like, I honestly think the safer play would have just been Stake and Raising. And then hope that he doesn't clear the Vmon. Because now he has to find another way to... Oh, he just clears. Okay. He literally just clears. So he clears this and he clears the Vmon. He can only clear two things, but Vmon's obviously dead. So that makes this play very bad. Because he essentially just played this for 4. Yeah, and I lost my draw power. Alright, so I think I just lose this. I should have just played small bodies and hope he didn't Digivolve. So I knew he was bricking on rookies because otherwise there was other logical lines of play that he realistically should have made. So I was correct on the read. I was just incorrect that I assumed he wouldn't have been able to respond. Going first, this is fine because I just Wormmon into Davis. I have DNA set up, so this is okay. We'll keep. Digivolve down here. And Digivolve on the field into a Tamer to search. Ooh. Ooh, those are both very good targets. So, I'm most likely next turn going to Digivolve into Lydramon, end of turn DNA with the Sting. But I like both of them. I think the correct answer is the better Pyildramon, just because I know I'll have more chances to see rookies, and this rookie is just okay. It's not fantastic, it's just okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So this is where you just play a Marcus. I mean, depending on how much memory he gives me, I might as well just, like, Lydramon pass. That also is a thing, so that way next turn I could just guarantee the fact that I have the Sting set up. Geo. Marcus. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really good draw. So now I just Digivolve into Lydramon, because I don't care about giving up this Vmon because I do have end of turn DNA, and because of my Davis, I'm guaranteed to be at 3 memory for the Sting. So I think I do just Davis or Vmon to search. I could take another Vmon, or I could take the XV. So that way I don't have to use Lydramon. I think I take XV. I think that is the play. This is not memory setter, so I'm going to give him... I mean, he does have the ability to just gain a memory. So he's going to be at 3 regardless. So there is an argument to just Lydra here to try to protect my Digimon. Because he only has 1 minus 1,000. So maybe... but he just turns Marcus online and then he just swings, gets the free Evo into the 5. The 5 won't be able to kill my Digimon, but the 6 might. This is a pretty tough call. So, I think I do just kind of give this Vmon away for free. I think that's kind of what I'm feeling. Okay, so maybe taking the other rookie was the better option, because now I'm getting a little flooded with level 5s. But I guess that's not like the worst problem for partition. Like if he breaks partition, I just re-DNA all the time, every time. So I guess now I just DNA. Like now I just do my thingy. So I Evo. So maybe I don't Evo into the Sting. The Sting would give me the card draws early. Because right now I don't have card draw. And I could always play Lydramon off of Leopard also. So DNA into Sting. Or Digivolve into Sting. Wormon's good. That's a really good card to draw too. Then we DNA. Could have added both off Davis. Oh, maybe I did miss read on Davis. And I took the... Yeah, so maybe I did just misplay off Davis. Okay, that's a good card draw. So the Sting definitely was the correct play here. I at least get to draw off of this. Ooh, Medieval. Medieval in this matchup really doesn't do a whole lot because he's not playing Digimon by effects. He's just gonna, like, next turn, he's just lining up Marcus double punch. So now I could swing again, or I could Digivolve into Leopard. And then Leopard will let me play out Worm. Or I just play something else out. Maybe I just play Paildramon? No. I think I just try to Leopard into Worm and then just try to set something else up. Or I could Leopard into Sting. Like, that's another option. Oh, I have another Wormmon. Okay, so I just Leopard into Worm. Even though I know the Worm is just going to die, just the search is good. Making this a blocker is also pretty good because it could stop a Marcus. Missed out on the Floodgate, but that's fine. Yeah, so I'm in a pretty okay spot. So it will cost a memory. So he basically, if he wants to use both Marcuses, he'll be playing at 0 memory. Otherwise, he could use 1 Marcus and remain at 1 memory. Yeah, I think, like, right now, I'm kind of just a little bit farther ahead than they are. So it might not matter in the end. Like, the deck also draws enough to where I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, so he is going to double Marcus. So he can't swing with a... Well, so if he swings with a Marcus, then I'm just going to block with the leopard. And then he loses a Marcus for... Well, he doesn't lose the Marcus for free. He gets his effects first. So Marcus will go into security. No, I don't think I use it, but I do block. When does Marcus revert? For the turn, so it reverts back later. So he played a defensive card? What does this do? Oh, he just gets to play a Marcus for free. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, okay. See, this is where the Argamon egg actually is coming in super clutch. I'm not gonna lie. This Argamon egg is putting in so much work. Because now I just use Leopardmon's effects. Play out Stingmon from my hand for free. I could have also done the Medieval Gallant, now that I think about it. But I think this is more fun. Because Medieval Gallant, I would have been able to suspend both of his Digimon. It would have reduced his cost by another 4. So that would have made it playing him a reduced cost of 8. So that would have been 3 to play. Wipe his field. Oh, he probably has Shine. He probably has Burst Mode in hand. So this is the safer play. So what I am doing is technically correct. It is the safer play. Ooh, Leopard X. That's big. Oh, that's in all turns? Hello. I did not realize that was in all turns. Yeah, so now I could just Evo into Leopard X and do exactly what I was going to do. Yeah, so I play Medieval. Suspend mine, suspend his. Yeah, and then Medieval would be able to kill his before I burst, and then that lets me be able to kill his Tamer for free. Or, no, maybe Leopardmon would just bounce it. And then I could just have Gallant Vortex into his Digimon and then still make my attacks. Yeah, no, I was in such a commanding position. Honestly, I think this DNA shell for Leopardmon is kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. It feels way better than the plant engine. Because, like, the core strength of it is the fact that I have Leopardmon that doesn't need Leopardmon. Like, Leopardmon X doesn't need Leopardmon in its source. The only part that I get off of it is the removal. The fact that I could still just use it for free is really good. I mean, it does increase even further. No, I do get the removal. Oh, it's just the further range in which I'm able to reduce, as long as I have the base underneath. Yeah, but the fact that I still can just use either to be able to play out my champions to basically line up extra DNAs is great. I'm going to just remove the gummy egg because, like, Argamon is putting in so much work. Like, I kid you not, Argamon has been fantastic at just being able to gain that extra memory at the start of the turn to be able to make more powerful plays possible. It's so good. Still don't know if I need the Paladin mode ace or not. There was a potential where if I had enough memory, I could have used it with the leopard, like on top of the leopard mon to be able to get multiple attacks. That would have been pretty funny. But it's not winning me the game. It's just being funny. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying this shell a lot. I don't know what they're playing. I do have the Terrier. I do have a Searcher. So I'm going second, so I do get the extra draw. So maybe my plan is Terrier and Raising, play out Searcher. Hope to find DNA off of the Searcher and see what they're up to. Either that or I could just mully this and try to get a safer hand. I think I could keep it. It's not terrible. It just depends on what my opponent does. Because that's kind of why I'm like really hesitant to give up the Terriermon. Because if it's a memory greedy deck, then Terriermon just helps lock them out of the game. On deletes. I'm not deleting. That gives rush, so that's fine. So, yeah, I just choke at 1 at this point. Ooh, double Wormmon. Okay, so this Wormmon helps find me my Tamers. This Wormmon can also help find my... Well, it also helps find the Tamers. No, this Wormmon is just strictly better. Actually, for this deck, is this Wormmon actually just fundamentally worse than this one? Oh, no, no, no. This can help grab level 4s. That's the big difference. Okay. But I don't need to find level 4s. I need to find level 5s. Found one. The funny thing is, it could have took any of them. Oh. I missed out on a medieval then. Well, I mean, I needed to find the level 5 because that's how this deck works. But the fact that I could have used that Wormmon to grab the medieval is absolutely funny to me. But, I mean, I found the card I wanted to find anyway. Okay. I do have end of turn DNA. So, Digivolve for 2, Digivolve for 2. Choke him to 1. I think that's what he's waiting for. Like, honestly, that's what it feels like he's waiting for. Is for me to DNA so he could de-Digivolve and punish me. So if that's the case, I'll just bring up Terriermon, because I want to try cycling more, and I'll just play Vmon. Oh, missed out on Leopardmon. Pepe rip. But I found another DNA, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting for better memory opportunities at this point. I need that level 4 to come out of Raising. This deletes one of my rookies. Yeah. Seems like he wants the memory gain. So, Digivolve in the back down here. Ooh, Davis is good. I think I just Digivolve in the back. Like, just keep this safe. I don't really need to commit to anything. Like, honestly, I'm kind of just waiting for a Leopardmon. That's what it really feels like. Is I'm just waiting for a good memory opportunity or Leopardmon. His level 4s are definitely spooky. That's actually okay. So, get to suspend it down. I could beat it up after I DNA. So, raise out. Oh, I could scramble. I could scramble the Wormmon into the Lydramon. I mean, I could also just literally use the this, but this is fine. Because I'm not going to gain any extra memory off of using this versus this. So I might as well just use the Lydramon. Okay, Leopard X is big. If I was a bold man, I would swing. But I am not a bold man. I am a chicken. I am a coward. But I do have to get this off the field. I wish I had an extra way to suspend it, but I could always just, like, Leopard into Cherubi to kill it. So, scramble Leopard into Cherubi? Is that my play? I mean, I could just easily Cherubi, but I know he's going to try de-digivolving me. What does his effects do? Gain rush, on delete, gain a memory. Yeah, I honestly think I do just kind of have to leave this alone. As much as I don't want to. Because this will be a 3 cost. That would be able to clear this, but that's giving him way too much memory for free. So I think, like, I'll just set up a Sting and hope he really can't use that token for anything. Oh, I could just return it. There. Well, I was worried for nothing. I can't believe I was worried for nothing. I forgot that Leopard X removes stuff. So, I don't think any of his Megas de-digivolve. Oh, why did he... He just wants to gain a memory and play out a token? Oh, is he then just going to sacrifice the token to rush? Yeah. Delete up to 15 play cost. He just only gets to delete my Mega. Oh. Do I need to return anything? Probably yes. We could grab back the Sting, so that way I could DNA. See? See? This card's putting in so much work. The egg. Yeah. Because essentially what I was going to do next is I was going to use Leopardmon to play out Sting for free, hard played the XV, DNA'd, then I could Cherubimon play out something else to... That would minus... it wouldn't get rid of the Armageddon. That's the only problem, is I didn't exactly have a great way of getting rid of Armageddon, unless I just flooded the field pretty hardcore. But yeah, no. This deck has been fun. Like the DNA into leopard into more potential DNAs is really spicy. Honestly, like I think it's the best way to play Leopardmon. Like just because the DNA package is so good in of itself, being aggressive on your level 5s, your level 6s just don't matter. Like we kind of just learned that a long time ago. I just need a DNA, so this is fine. Yeah, so we kind of learned that in the last couple of events where like it just doesn't matter what your top end is for DNAs. It's just the only problem is you have less space to work with when it comes to DNAs because your package is larger. Would have liked that Leopard X, but oh well. I probably should have just evoed instead of passing over this much memory. But this gives me the opportunity next turn to, like, potentially double Evo or something. Interesting. And then what? Set up a tamer? Or play an option? Digivolve in Raising? Sure. I guess that's a play. No, I'll just end the breeding. So he's going to be setting up... He's obviously telegraphing that they're going to be playing a Rapidmon X next turn. Very obviously. So... It's a good thing I'm finding these VMons. Ooh. I think I just still take the VMon. Like, take the Searcher. The Tamer find was pretty big. The fact that I don't have a DNA yet is a problem, though. X antibody protoform? Oh, are they Leopardmon too? Yeah, so they're just playing literally a significantly worse engine because his cards cost more than mine. I mean, like, if he found a level 5, I didn't, so I have zero room to talk right now. So, what's the game plan here, bud? Not doing anything? Really? Alright. So, I think I just continue to chip. And then I'll just set up a tamer. Not having anything. That's crazy. I mean, I could have dug more, but essentially that's what the VMon's doing. So I do have to commit before the dig, but depending on how much memory they give to me, I think that's fine. Terriermon doesn't matter. Terriermon playing out something else. Is he finally going to play out his tamer? Yeah. Alright, so now I might be a little bit more in trouble. Because the only thing I have is the Medieval Gallant. That's literally the only thing I have. So it would be nice to have like a Leopard or a Leopard X or something. Like, I think Bunnies is fine. It just doesn't seem like it would feel that great. Gives it blocker? Whatever. I don't care. Oh, there's my DNA. Alright. I was waiting for that. going to take another DNA. Unfortunately, it's not the good one. But yeah, I have to do something. Cherubi. Gain a memory? No. Yeah, I would have loved Partition here. Oh, there's Leopard X. Alright. Gain 1 memory. So, let's get rid of you, you, and you. You could keep the DP. Actually, no. We'll get rid of the Rapid. So I can't swing, but I could Evo. Yeah, I think I just Evo and then I, Vortex. And then this should kill it. Because this states, for each suspended Digimon, add 3,000. So it should be at another +6. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, that is a lot of memory to pass over. Oh, they don't have it. That's huge. That's actually pretty huge. That's big. The fact that they don't have it. I'm going to deal so much damage next turn. I think I win next turn. Because of the Leopardmon. They don't have it. Oh my god. So next turn, I Leopardmon. I could play out the Sting after Davis and Ken sets up the extra rookie. So I have 2 bodies that I played for effectively free to be able to DNA, get 2 free attacks off of it, and still have these 2 to use. Wow. They lost the game. They lost the game because they're playing a worse package for Leopardmon. And I drew into a Wormmon too. That's hilarious. So we're going to use the Vmon. Vmon's going to dig. Found the good DNA. Do not use, because that is optional. Digivolve here. Play from hand. The Sting. No. Digivolve here. Sure, you don't have anything. DNA. Oh, I did the wrong one, but that's fine. I should very easily win the game from here, even with this misplay on not using the good one. There, and now I should have enough attacks to just automatically win the game. Draw 1. Unsuspend. Vortex. Alliance. And then swing for game. Alright. Cool. That was fun, fast, and easy. So, I am probably going to be calling it here. Yeah, Leopardmon is a very good card. He is a very interesting deck to play around with. I think, like, so the main ways to play Leopardmon, from what I kind of understand, is like you could either play him with like the Sovereign stuff and play like Sovereign Zoo and just have Leopardmon in there. Just because he can help play out the level 5s, play more level 6s, and set up aces and whatnot. I think, like, that's fun. Leopardmon with basically, like, a Bloomlord or Bloomlord engine, that's kind of fine. It didn't really feel that great. Then there's also, obviously, Leopardmon and Bunnies. I think Bunnies is just too slow. You do have flexibility with the off level 5 to kind of just play whatever you feel like you want to go into a Leopardmon, but that didn't really seem like it kind of just mattered to me. Just because, like, mathematically, the rookies are just too slow. Like, you're playing not fully into Bunnies, and you're just a slower deck because of it. Like, you're honestly just better off playing Bunnies at that point. And then the deck that really, like, made me feel something with Leopardmon, granted, I haven't really played the other two variants very well, but you just saw, like, the bunny package and how it accomplished very little. I honestly think that DNA Leopard is one of the better ways to play Leopardmon. Hands down, this felt so much smoother to play just because, like, you do have some really funny synergy cards where it's just like you do have the promo Wormmon that can search out the Medieval and the Cherubi. You still have lots of good consistency between blue and green. The only things like you can't tutor for or like search off the top is literally your Leopardmon, but like we have so much ways to be able to draw cards that similarly to how Galaxy works, I just don't think it really matters having like your rookies just not search for your Leopardmons. We still have Davis that could search. If you want, you could play like an option to search for it. So like there's ways to be able to search and play it out. But like honestly, I think when it comes to a Leopardmon deck, the DNA variant, as boring as it is, because it is basically just Imperial, but minus Imperial, is a really fun way to play Leopardmon because Leopardmon has good ways to play out the level 4s, and if you have your Davis and Ken, you could set up an extra tamer or an extra level 3 to digivolve into a level 4 to then be able to DNA. It felt so smooth and it had so much more interesting play lines that I really like this variant a lot. I do think Argamon is like a fantastic egg for this deck because of like suspending yourself due to Alliance, because you really don't want to swing with Leopardmon because that is pretty unsafe, because unfortunately we don't have like generic jamming, it's just free jamming or jamming on Imperial Jamon. So like I think but like the fact that we do have Alliance to be able to suspend them to trigger the Argamon is funny enough. I've been really liking this egg at just extra ways to incidentally gain memory as like one of the better eggs. You could run draw eggs, and that's probably still not incorrect either. It's just most of the draw eggs are for when we're playing out or for when we're attacking. So I didn't exactly really feel like I wanted to attack with Leopardmon. He just is going to sit there and be a battery for everything else to attack. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this stream. I hope everyone enjoyed the games as I'm kind of learning. I kind of wish I came to the realization that DNA Leopard was just better sooner. I'm not really going to be doing a deck profile on this because that's kind of what this video is supposed to be, or like this stream is supposed to be, just highlighting some good Leopardmon play and kind of seeing like two different engines go side to side on like how well they kind of like you could play Leopardmon. So with that, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their time, and I hope to see you in the next stream. If you like this type of content, again, feel free to always leave that like and subscribe, and I will see you all later.